Hello guys, it's the Unclear 999. Today's video is about the fog of a cold April morning in 1912. The RMS Titanic, the largest and most luxurious ocean liner of its time, sliced through the frigid waters of the North Atlantic on its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. Unaware that the ship hailed as Unsinkable was hurtling toward one of the greatest maritime disasters in history, carrying over 2,200 souls, aristocrats and opulence, hopeful immigrants chasing the American dream, and working-class crew members. The Titanic was a floating microcosm of Edwardian society, layered with rigid class divisions and powered by the unyielding optimism of industrial progress. The ship itself was a marvel, 882 feet long, with grand staircases, ornate dining rooms, a squash court, a swimming pool, and lavish staterooms outfitted with mahogany furniture, electric lighting, and running water. But beneath its grandeur lay a fatal flaw: not enough lifeboats for all passengers. A reflection of outdated safety regulations and overconfidence. On the night of April 14th, as the moonless sky cast only starlight over the still sea, lookouts spotted a massive iceberg looming directly ahead. Despite desperate attempts to steer clear, the starboard side of the Titanic scraped against the ice, tearing open the hull and flooding multiple watertight compartments. Panic spread slowly at first. Passengers in first class were reluctant to believe the danger was real, while those in steerage, trapped below deck, struggled to reach the lifeboats. Captain Edward Smith gave the evacuation order, prioritizing women and children, but the lifeboat shortage and crew's lack of emergency training led to chaos. Distress rockets were fired into the sky, but nearby ships, including the Californian, failed to respond in time. As the ship tilted and its bow began to sink beneath the surface, the band famously played on, calming some and haunting others with melodies that would be remembered for generations. Around 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, the Titanic broke apart and disappeared into the black depths, taking over 1,500 lives with her. The Carpathia arrived hours later to rescue the few who survived in lifeboats, huddled in the cold and silence. In the aftermath, the world reacted with shock and sorrow. Investigations in Britain and the United States exposed the negligence that contributed to the tragedy and led to sweeping changes in maritime law, mandatory lifeboat drills, 24-hour radio watches, and enough lifeboats for everyone on board. Yet beyond its technical failures, the Titanic story endures as a human tragedy, a cautionary tale of hubris, class disparity, and the illusion of control. Survivors like Molly Brown became legendary for their bravery, while others, like the millions of families who lost loved ones, lived with quiet grief. The Titanic became more than a shipwreck. It became a symbol of progress unchecked by humility, of dreams swallowed by the sea, and of how fragile life can be when confidence outpaces caution. For decades, its wreck lay undiscovered until 1985. When Robert Ballard and his team located it 2 miles beneath the surface, scattered across the ocean floor like the shattered pieces of an era. Today, the Titanic continues to fascinate and haunt, a reminder that even the grandest creations of mankind can sink into legend in a single night. Last and not least, RIP to all the lost lives, and please share this video. Thank you for watching.